Hi guys, it's Mark from Burton Bibles here, just back with another look at another fantastic King James Version, Thomas Nelson Study Bible, and today we're looking at the KJV Word Study Bible, and I have to admit it that Thomas Nelson have once again really impressed me with this Bible. Just awesome Bible. So let's take a look at this particular edition. So it's the Word Study Bible. This one is bound in brown leathersoft, which once again I am massively impressed with. There's a sample of the text there, and there you have it's the brown leathersoft, $60. So this retails for about £40 in Great Britain, and it's guaranteed for life once again through Thomas Nelson. And it is a red letter again, and it does have some unique features which we are going to have a look at very, very shortly. So, nice box. It's a slightly bit bigger than the Know the Word Study Bible. It probably has a similar footprint to the KJV Study Bible that we looked at a week or two ago, but it's nowhere near as thick. Let's just take a look at the dimensions of this Bible, and it's probably around 10 inches. It's 9.5 inches tall, and it's about 6.5 inches wide, and 1 3/4 inches. So it is about 1/4 of an inch thinner than the KJV full-on Study Bible. But just look at this imitation brown leather soft cover. It's absolutely stunning. Quite unlike the really nice shiny chestnut brown imitation leather. This is more of a tactile, a dull. Got a nice texture, soft texture to it. Doesn't feel scratchy or plasticky. It's really nice indeed. And there is lots of tooling into the Bible. So on the spine you've got this KJV Word Study Bible. You've got these 3 bands which are actually quite nice and offer you some grip around the Bible. And you'll notice that we have this 2 rows of perimeter stitch going on all the way around the cover, which I find really nice. Again, it's just a nice touch. It just shows that somebody's taken some thought into the design of this Bible, and they know how to create a nice looking Bible. We'll just check the gilding, and it's pretty nice once again. Very nice indeed. I love this sort of bronze but orangey, like a burnt orange sort of style ribbon that really contrasts with this brown leather soft cover. Really like that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of ribbons, as you know, but I really do appreciate just the colour. You know, the colour scheme of that matches the perimeter stitching seemingly. So it's a really nice dimensions. It's still quite portable because it's less heavy and less thicker than the full-on Study Bible. It's got a normal brown paste down liner in it, and we have a presentation page and a title page. And again, this is a new Bible. This is last year. This is 2017, printed in China, and I really like the Bibles that Nelsons have been producing in this period. The last couple of years seem to have been a really rich vein of form for them. We do get a table of contents in there, and it will give you, as all Nelson Bibles do, a bit of an overview and an intro to this edition. So it's always going to tell you what this Bible's about, what it's aimed for, who it's aimed for, how to get the most out of it, how to enjoy it, and also how to enjoy the scriptures, which I really like with Nelson. So we get into the Bible, and this is going to give us a short introduction to the book, not as lengthy as the one found in the Know the Word Study Bible or the KJV Study Bible, but this is going to be quite a bit more succinct. You'll notice that throughout the scriptures they've gone for this 2-tone effect again. This is a sort of a blue, really nice coloured blue there. So we get a short introduction, and we get some watchwords that are listed for us, and also we get the text, which is a really nice font. It's probably somewhere around a 9 or possibly a 10-point font, but probably more like a 9-point font. Very clear, very legible, and very readable. You'll notice that with this particular edition, we don't get the footnotes or any sort of footnotes or commentary along the bottom. But what we are getting, and you'll notice this, is that certain words are underlined. And every word that is underlined has one of these articles against it, which is a slightly more in-depth look at the word in the original language, which is a really interesting way of studying the scriptures. Now, the words that are underlined, not all of them will be in the text here, but what it does is it will give you an example of one here. So, for example, we had heaven, which was the first word underlined on this page, heaven, and so we'll have an article for heaven there, and we'll just focus in on that for a moment. So it'll tell you what the Hebrew original is. It will give you a couple of other references. It is also, as you will notice there, keyed to Strong's concordance. So that's fantastic. You can now go to Strong's, look this word up, look at every single other occurrence of the word heaven against that reference, and you'll also get more explanation from Strong's in there. So that's a fantastic way to look at the scriptures. You'll also get a list here of all the other words that were underlined on this page. Okay, so we'll also have an article for man, which will be listed somewhere on this page. There we go. Let us make man in our own image. So it'll have the same article there, which is continued on to the next page somewhere over here. And all of the other words that are underlined will be listed here, and it will have a reference of where you can find that particular article. So, for example, earth is underlined on this page somewhere, probably up here. Earth, there we go. Now, we don't have the article for earth here, but if we turn to Genesis 12, verse 1, we will find the article there. So, let's just go to Genesis 12 and verse 1. And so it will point you to Genesis 12 verse 1, which has the word land underlined there. And we have the article for land, and it will tell you in that article that it is translated land in Genesis 1 verse 10. Sorry, it's translated earth in Genesis 1 verse 10, but that is actually the word that is employed here, land, and it will give you the article for that. So you can see already that there are lots of words. There's 1,700 of these words throughout the scriptures, and it will always tell you other references and other places, and all the words are listed as well. So I really like that. You've got these nice headers which just sort of break the chapter down a bit, which is always nice to see, and you've got a page number and your reference at the top there of where you are. So I really like the layout of this. It's a bit more simpler, it's a bit less going on, but I really like these words that are lifted out. I don't know how they decided on these words. I suppose they could have, decided on a whole different set as well. But as I flick through this Bible, there's some really interesting words that are being lifted out. And it's colourful. I quite like the colours that they used here. Here we are in the Psalms. So we've got the word dominion, wondrous works, bring unto shame. Lots of interesting things here that you could just spend ages just looking into. And the words are underlined, and they are all listed. I must hasten to add that they are all listed in the back. So here is the English word index here. So all your words, the 1,700 words, are underlined here. And then what they do, after they list you the English words, is they will list you the scripture passage index. So this is all the words where they are found. So again, you've got your 1,700 words and where they are found in the Bible. So if you can't remember the actual word, you can look up where you were reading, and it will list what words are found in that particular portion. Again, you've got the Strong's code there, and then you will have the Hebrew number index. So now we are getting the Strong's number index. So all of these Strong's words are found and explained in this Bible and keyed to Strong's, and not just the Hebrew but the Greek as well. So whether you're in the Old Testament studying or the New Testament studying, you've got the Greek word index as well, which is really, really handy. Like I say, this keys you to Strong's, so you can now get your Strong's concordance out, which I happen to have a copy of Strong's here. This is my old copy, and let's just have a look. So we've got Abba there, not the group of course, but Abba as in the word father. Greek, that's 00, that's 0005. So you can go to your Strong's concordance and you can look up in the Greek dictionary, of course, your word 0000005. Sorry, I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? So there we go. We've got Abba. So we'll just lift it up. So we've got the word Abba there under 5, Father. And from that then we can go and we can look up in the dictionary all of the occurrences of that word, which is just an amazing tool, because if you want to do a word study and follow that through the scriptures, you could do, and you'd find a lot. You could hang some thoughts off that. So this Bible, I mean, you know, it's just fantastic. They've each got their own slight leaning, haven't they? You've got the all-encompassing KJV Nelson Study Bible, which has just got all that colour, all those maps, all those articles, all those book introductions and breakdowns, the helps in the back. And then you've got your sort of smaller Know the Word Study Bible, which is giving you a really nice text to read from, a slightly more portable format, but with a sort of condensed version of those study helps. So you've got your articles, study the book articles, you've got your verse sort of breakdowns and commentary at the bottom, you've got a brief introduction to each book, you've got a concordance in the back and maps. So you've got a really nice compact study Bible there. And then if you want something that's a little bigger, perhaps a little bit more text focused and word focused, you've got this here. It's keeping the text sort of free to allow you a bit more clearer reading experience. Perhaps here's an example of the red letter. Again, it is slightly fainter red letter here, but that's not unpleasant. And you've got some nice word studies that you can focus on should you wish to sort of carry a bit more emphasis into your scripture reading and study. Both editions are great to read. Both editions are clear, are printed so well. The paper quality is fantastic. Let's just do a sort of side-by-side comparison. Let's have Jeremiah 32. The paper feels a bit different. The paper feels a bit different in this one. This feels perhaps a little thinner. So here's Jeremiah 32. So that's what the sort of thing that you can expect by way of comparison. Just compare the text there. So I think you can see from this that, yeah, it's probably just paper, isn't it? This is a £35 Bible, and it's printed on maybe slightly thinner paper. This Bible is a £40 retail Bible, but you know what? They feel so good. So good. I think the gilding's more free on this one, whereas the gilding, it seems to have, it's catching the papers, so the papers need separating on this one. But both feel great, both look great, both offer some great study helps as well. So check them out. Definitely check this one. This is the review that we've been doing, the KJV Word Study Bible. Get into your words, get into the Word. Check them out, and I look forward to seeing you on another video soon. God bless. Catch up. Bye-bye.